So my name is Linda Lepe. I'm the director of the Financial Life Skills program here in the School of Human Ecology. Part of what I do is oversee the Financial Life Skills program, which is 2 undergraduate academic classes, and everything from content to how the program runs and is set up. The idea was to bring 4 credit classes to UW students, and the reason why is students were asking for it, parents were asking for it, and there's been a move on campuses to have more financial education. So the idea was to have these classes for credit because that provides some incentive for the students. It also provides us with 14 to 15 weeks to develop concepts and work on new material instead of just in a 1-hour workshop. The other thing that this program was developed to do was to utilize peer educators in the classroom, which means there's other students in the classroom helping the students who are taking the class learn financial life skills, and they're not just hearing it from an instructor.
So my name's Eslinger, and I am a junior in the personal finance program here in Lepe, and a peer educator for CS 111. Yeah, so like the biggest benefits I would say of taking the courses is something I hear from not just my students, but like all of my peers here on campus as well is, man, I wish in high school they would have taught us how to make a budget or how to, pick insurance or how to, figure out what employee benefits even are. And I think that's what these classes really do for students is you actually have that opportunity and actually get credit for it as well since they are 1-credit courses to learn about all these things that are going to be really helpful throughout your life.
In both classes, Consumer Science 111 and 321, they keep a spending diary. And the idea is to look at where does money typically go and are you aware?
An exercise we do with our students is have them track their spending for 2 weeks, which is really fun. And at the end of the 2 weeks, I have students all the time be like, whoa, I didn't realize how expensive getting Starbucks every single day was. Or I didn't even realize I got a snack every Tuesday, Thursday between my classes, and that kind of, I'd rather spend that money on something else. So having that awareness and then also taking advantage, we live on a college campus where there's like lots of awesome activities to do for free or at reduced prices, so like taking advantage of that kind of stuff as well.
So typical mistakes is just not knowing where the spending's happening and what type of habits they may have. So it's the Starbucks habit or the Uber habit. Maybe it's it's finals week and I need to go below $100 on State Street at some store, and that it's stress spending. And I think part of that is just becoming aware, and that's part of what college is for, is to become a little bit more aware. I think also writing down your goals is really helpful because then it makes it more realistic that it could happen versus just saying in your head, well, I just promise not to ever go to Starbucks again, ever, which is not realistic at all. And the idea is, okay, maybe I go there 5 days a week, I'm only going to go twice a week. And if you write that down, you're more likely to do it. And I think the best piece of advice I can give is if you're not quite sure where the money's going, then keep a budget, even if it's for a week. You can do it by hand, you can do it online with an app like Mint. This will give you an opportunity to see where the money's going, and it may surprise you. But sometimes when you're doing electronic money things, you don't think about it as actually the money leaving you. And so that's why another tip I guess I would give is to take a look at your bank account and look at activity. And this goes back to keeping track of your spending, or even just looking at where the money's gone in a month by looking at your bank account over time. Is there anything surprising?
But I really truly believe that everyone should take these courses. They're so helpful. I have never heard a student say, man, I wish I didn't take that class. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of these courses. I absolutely believe it. If it were to be a university requirement, that would be super dope. I think it's so important, you don't learn it in high school unless at this point, if you don't choose to learn it in college, you don't learn about it in college. So where do you learn about money? And money is a big thing. It impacts us every single day. And so having these courses to be able to give you some direction, some guidance, and places to go if you need help, I think is just so invaluable.